welcome back to the weekly recap. I'm Matt Wacker. The groundbreaking for a new manufacturing plant was held on June 2nd. Hartman, a Dutch company that produces molded fiber egg packaging, will be opening its first American facility in Rolla. The ceremonial groundbreaking took place before a crowd of about 125 people and featured many local dignitaries, including Missouri Governor Jay Nixon. According to Hartman, work will begin soon to add 20,000 square feet to the former Briggs & Stratton building. The new plant will bring 50 jobs to the area, with the potential for that number to grow. USDA field agent Chris Collins spoke to a group of community leaders, business members, and citizens on June 6th in Salem. The purpose of the meeting was to inform attendees about conditions and qualifications for obtaining a Community Connect grant in order to improve area broadband internet service. Collins answered questions and explained that poverty levels and current internet speeds were two of the main determiners for which communities receive grant funding. He said that Dent County is in a strike force area, meaning that census tract has more than 20% poverty. Because of this, the area has a 15-point advantage over applicants who don't fall within a strike force area. Leanne Mentink has more.
Matt, I'm here with 2nd District Commissioner Gary Larson. Gary, why is a grant like this so important for the Dent County, Salem area?
We've had a lot of citizens that would move to Dent County if they had the broadband out in the county. Our city has the broadband in it, but when you get outside the county, I just live 3 miles out and my internet is horribly slow. So it's very important for our county, for industrial growth, if we get this in our county.
Okay. Well, what is the next step moving forward with the grant application?
Well, that's what we're here today to find out. I've got 2 guys coming here today to give a presentation, and we've got other interested groups in here, and we're all going to put our heads together and come up with ideas of how we can move forward.
Okay. Any idea of the time frame on when people might expect to see the broadband?
Well, unfortunately, it was due this year, June 17th. We're not going to make it, but they said they are going to leave it on the table for next June 17th. So hopefully within a year we can have this rolling. It gives us time to get it going.
Okay. Gary, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Matt, back to you.
A Rolla man has been named one of Missouri's most wanted. Law enforcement agencies are still searching for 48-year-old Vernon Phelps. Phelps is wanted for several felonies, including possession of a controlled substance and stealing several vehicles in the Rolla area. On June 2nd, Phelps was spotted by authorities, but quickly fled. Deputies from the Marys County Sheriff's Department pursued Phelps through Marys County, into Osage County, and finally into Miller County before losing the trail. Phelps apparently used a railroad bridge to evade officers just outside of Meta. This marked the second high-speed chase involving Phelps in 5 weeks and marked his addition to the state of Missouri's most wanted list. So take a good look at this man, and if you have any information on his whereabouts, contact local law enforcement. If you're planning to explore Missouri's caves this summer, you should know about white nose syndrome. The disease does not affect humans but is highly fatal to bats, and has been documented in numerous caves throughout central and southern Missouri. Ozark National Scenic Riverways has closed all non-guided caves due to the potential spread of the disease. Since first discovered in 2006, white nose syndrome spread rapidly across the eastern U.S. and Canada, killing more than 5.5 million bats. Government and non-government agencies are working to understand and curb the spread of the disease to preserve North American bat populations. While humans are believed to play a small role in the spread of the disease, experts are asking spelunkers to thoroughly clean all footwear, clothing, and equipment used in one cave before entering another. Lebanon Mayor Josh Ray led the 7th annual Zombie Walk on June 4th. People came out to show support for the COUP house by forming an undead horde. COUP is a domestic abuse service near Lebanon, providing resources for those affected by domestic violence. Organizer John Benner says that plans for next year are larger and feature more events. The walk ended with a party at the Mill Center with food and music. 30-year-old Matthew Taylor of Lebanon has been charged with burglary after being apprehended with stolen merchandise. On May 23rd, Reloaders Gun and Pawn of Lebanon reported a break-in. After an investigation by detectives, stolen firearms were found in Taylor's possession and he was arrested. Taylor has been charged with first-degree burglary and 4 counts of stealing firearms. Efforts to recover the remainder of the stolen weapons are ongoing. Lebanon police are looking for the owner of a maroon sedan caught on tape striking a 4-year-old child near Glenridge Street. The video shows the child being struck by the vehicle and the occupants getting out to check on the child before getting back in the car and leaving. The child was taken to a Springfield hospital for treatment and was released with minor injuries. Lebanon police are searching for the drivers of the vehicle and encourage anyone to contact them with more information. St. Mary's Parish of West Plains held their 51st annual chicken barbecue. As a much-anticipated event in the community, we sent Ben Gronowski there to learn more.
Thank you, Matt. I'm here with Ed Hess of the Knights of Columbus. And Ed, what brings you out here today?
This is our 51st annual parish chicken barbecue with St. Mary's Catholic Church here in West Plains.
And how many, you were telling me before that, it's not just with the Knights of Columbus, there's a lot of different organizations that kind of come together and, help put on this event?
Yes, this is a total parish event. It includes St. Mary's Catholic Church. It also includes the Parish Council of Catholic Women here in the church, plus our Knights of Columbus group. So it is an overall church benefit.
Can you tell me a little bit about the proceeds, kind of how this comes back into the community?
Yes, a lot of the proceeds go to back into our youth group here in the Catholic Church, but it also, we sponsor a Boy Scout to go to summer camp every year. We also give quite a bit of money to like the Christos House and the Life House out of Springfield for shelter for women. And then another thing that we do is we also sponsor a seminarian for future priests in the Catholic Church.
Can you tell me a little bit more on the event itself? I'm seeing a lot of, how much chicken do you guys wind up going through? I mean, this is a really big event.
Yes, we'll serve almost 1,400 chicken halves. So we served 700 yesterday, and we'll do another 700 today. And we've been out here barbecuing since about 5:30 this morning to get started and to get everything done and taken care of.
Holy cow. All right, so one last thing I was going to ask you, is there, after the event here today, is there anything on the horizon coming up for the Knights of Columbus that you want to let our viewers know about?
Yeah, sure. Our next big event will be our annual Tootsie Roll Drive, and that Tootsie Roll Drive will happen in October around Columbus Day weekend. It's always around Columbus Day weekend. And what that drive does is half of the proceeds goes to Cardinal Glennon's Children's Hospital in St. Louis. The other half stays right here where we support like Ozark Horizon School or another organization for like mentally handicapped children where we can provide them with some funds that they may not be able to provide and take care of. A little plug about that is the Ozark Horizon School was able to do a lot of playground equipment for their students, and that's a lot of there's a lot of specialized playground equipment that are needed that isn't used for like normal kids for that. So that really does go a long way here in our community to help out with those type of situations in children.
Excellent, Ed. Thank you so much for your time. We most certainly appreciate it. And with that, back to you, Matt.
The West Plains Aquatic Center was the site of a prank on June 4th. According to Parks Director Mike Davis, someone added dish soap to the pool's water early that morning. The resulting froth left a large mess to clean up, but Parks staff were able to desuds the pool before it was scheduled to open. West Plains police are calling this act vandalism and encourage anyone to contact them with more information. Missouri S&T has a new police chief. Doug Roberts will step in to fill the position after the retirement of Chief Christine Laughlin. Roberts brings with him 25 years of experience as an officer in the Secret Service. Roberts' service has taken him around the world, has protected presidents, and other heads of state. According to Roberts, he is excited to follow in his father's footsteps in law enforcement. We hope to bring you an interview with the new chief in the coming weeks. The 22nd annual Route 66 Summerfest took place in Rolla June 3rd through the 5th. Attendees enjoyed food, music, contests, and plenty of family fun activities throughout the weekend. Summerfest was originally started to promote downtown Rolla, but has evolved into an area-wide celebration promoting Old Route 66 and the beginning of summer. That's all for now. Like our page on Facebook for more from the Weekly Recap. I'm Matt Wacker. Thanks for watching.